Advanced Git Tutorials. Welcome to the Advanced Git Tutorials. In this presentation, we will explore some of the more advanced features and concepts of the popular version control system, Git. Git is a powerful tool that has become the industry standard for managing code repositories and collaborating on software projects. Git is a distributed version control system, which means that every developer working on a project has a complete copy of the repository on their local machine. This allows for efficient collaboration, as developers can work independently and then merge their changes back into the main codebase. In this presentation, we will cover a range of advanced Git topics, including branching and merging strategies, working with remote repositories, resolving conflicts, and using more specialized Git commands and features. Whether you're a seasoned Git user or just starting to explore its capabilities, this presentation will provide you with valuable insights and practical knowledge to take your Git skills to the next level. One of the most powerful features of Git is its branching and merging capabilities. Branches allow you to create separate lines of development, enabling you to work on new features or bug fixes without affecting the main codebase. When it comes to branching and merging, it's important to follow best practices. First, consider adopting a consistent naming convention for your branches, such as feature new functionality or bug fix issue 123. This helps to organize and manage your project's branches more effectively. Next, it's important to understand the different merge strategies that Git offers. Git supports several merge strategies, including fast forward, recursive, and octopus. Each of these strategies has its own advantages and use cases, and understanding when to use them can help you choose the most appropriate one for your needs. Finally, one of the most challenging aspects of branching and merging is resolving merge conflicts. When you merge branches, Git may encounter conflicts where changes made in one branch conflict with changes made in another. Learning how to effectively resolve these conflicts is a crucial skill for any Git user, and it's something we'll cover in more detail later in the presentation. In addition to managing local repositories, Git also allows you to work with remote repositories, which are hosted on a server or in the cloud. This enables collaboration and sharing of code among team members or with the wider community. One of the first steps in working with remote repositories is cloning a remote repository to your local machine. Cloning a repository allows you to work on the project and contribute changes back to the main codebase. Once you have a local copy of the repository, you'll need to regularly push your local changes to the remote repository and pull the latest changes from the remote repository. This helps keep your local copy up to date and ensures that you're working with the most recent version of the codebase. However, working with remote repositories can also introduce conflicts, where your local changes conflict with changes made by other contributors. Learning how to effectively resolve these conflicts is a crucial skill for any Git user, and it's something we'll cover in more detail later in the presentation. As we've discussed, one of the most challenging aspects of using Git is resolving conflicts that arise when merging branches or pulling changes from a remote repository. Conflicts occur when Git is unable to automatically reconcile the changes made in different branches or repositories. When a conflict occurs, Git will mark the conflicting sections in your files, making it easier for you to identify and resolve the issues. The first step in resolving a conflict is to carefully review the conflicting sections and understand the changes made in each branch or repository. This will help you determine the best way to resolve the conflict. Next, you'll need to edit the conflicting sections to incorporate the desired changes from each branch or repository. Git provides special markers to help you identify the different versions of the code, making it easier to understand what needs to be resolved. After resolving the conflict, it's important to test your changes to ensure that the final result is correct and the application still functions as expected. Once you're satisfied with the resolution, you can add the resolved files to the staging area and commit the changes to your local repository. Resolving conflicts can be a time-consuming and challenging process, but it's a crucial skill for any Git user. By following best practices and understanding the tools and techniques available in Git, you can become more efficient and effective at resolving conflicts and maintaining a healthy code base. In addition to the core Git commands, such as git commit, git push, and git pull, there are a number of more advanced Git commands that can help you streamline your workflow and manage your repository more effectively. One of these advanced commands is git rebase, which allows you to rewrite the commit history of a branch by applying your commits on top of a different base commit. This can be useful for cleaning up your commit history or integrating your changes with a different branch. Another useful command is git cherry pick, which allows you to selectively apply individual commits from one branch to another. This can be helpful when you need to apply a specific fix or feature to a different branch without merging the entire branch. The git stash command is also a powerful tool, as it allows you to temporarily save your local changes without committing them. This makes it easier to switch between branches or pull the latest changes from a remote repository without losing your work. Additionally, the git bisect command can be incredibly useful for finding the commit that introduced a bug by performing a binary search through the commit history. This can save you a lot of time and effort when trying to track down the source of a problem. Finally, the git submodule command allows you to include one Git repository as a subdirectory of another, making it easier to manage dependencies and shared code across multiple projects. Understanding and mastering these advanced Git commands can greatly improve your productivity and help you manage your Git repositories more effectively. By incorporating these tools into your workflow, you can streamline your development process and become a more efficient and effective Git user. In this presentation, we've covered some of the more advanced features and concepts of Git, including branching and merging, working with remote repositories, resolving conflicts, and exploring a range of specialized Git commands. We started by discussing the importance of branching and merging in Git and how adopting best practices like consistent branch naming conventions and understanding different merge strategies can help you manage your code base more effectively. Next, we looked at the process of working with remote repositories, including cloning, pushing, and pulling changes, as well as the challenges of handling conflicts that may arise when collaborating with others. We then delved into the topic of resolving conflicts, providing a step-by-step guide on how to identify, understand, and resolve conflicts in a way that ensures the integrity of your code base. Finally, we explored a range of advanced Git commands, such as git rebase, git cherry pick, git stash, git bisect, and git submodule, and discussed how mastering these tools can help you streamline your workflow and manage your Git repositories more effectively. By incorporating these advanced Git concepts and techniques into your development process, you'll be well on your way to becoming a more efficient and effective Git user, capable of managing complex software projects and collaborating with your team more effectively.